Yeah, let's do it. Where did we leave off? What happened? Did something happen? Are we about to do it? What's it? Looking at this it, I'm concerned. I'm concerned right away with old Yuri here. Also, I'm concerned, I'm just kind of noticing, looking around this room here, around the things that are not Yuri in the middle of the screen. I'm assuming there's a window like over here on this eastern wall that is giving light to the whole room, because there's nothing on the ceiling that's a light. There's nothing anywhere in here that even says there's an escape route out of this room. But I think that our boy Solon just kind of hooked his keyboard and mouse up to a window and doesn't actually have the money to afford a computer, so he just stole a keyboard and mouse out of the library. That's bad, Solon. You're bad. You're a bad person. And you deserve to be punished. Hey, welcome to the show, my cuties. It's good to see you. I'm your Precipice, Solon, and welcome back to Doki 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 Doki. When we last left off on Doki 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 Doki, we are now trapped in the BDSM layer of Yuri. I am assuming, I can only assume, the nice bouncy music might make it seem like that's not the case, but I'm pretty sure we just listed off a whole bunch of instruments for sensual play. We've got aphrodisiac smelling incenses and burning oils. We have scissors and ribbons and all these things that I'm just like, I think, are we leading to something here? Let's just get into it. Let's just... Solon, you're sick, disgusting person who owns not a Windows computer, but just a window that you pretend to use as your computer. You're disgusting, Solon. Let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's not sex. That's not doing it. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tables. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri has me buy was a watercolor paint tablet. We'll need 6 cups of water so that we can use each of the tablets. All right, I'll go get the water. 6 cups of water. That's a lot of waters for a thirsty boy like me. Ah, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be diluted. That's a good point. That's a good point. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than the full-sized glasses. And I put them on the plate to catch paint that drips in the paint, then bring that back into my room. Yuri is unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Okay. I know enough about high school and know what's going on here. Is it too hot in here? Yuri, are you doing okay? What were you doing with your sleeves up? Oh no. Let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought I would do something simple that would look very nice. I want to paint a gradient across the banner. This is simple. That sounds great. That sounds nice. I'm not worried. Are you worried? I mean, what's there to be worried about? A nice, easy gradient. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime into sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the whole banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of a different color across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. It's kind of like elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had. It's relaxing. I love our main character. I don't know if you guys have noticed over the last 2 episodes, but our main character is delightfully dull. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, It's fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Alright, y'all got me. Y'all got me with this main character named Solon. No, that's right, this delightfully dull person, it's me. It's me. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back. I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It's just startled me is all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Is it on my sweater? Go, so help me God if I find paint on my... It's watercolors, actually. I think that washes out, right? Like, way more than, like, acrylic would or something. It's our fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out to fetch a towel and then damp it with hot water. I return to my room, kneel back down in front of her. I go, aye. Aww, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. That would be rude. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait a minute, just a little longer. It feels really nice. I see. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes, and it's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost like she's lost in a daze, enveloped in her own thoughts. She's reading me. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. We're in this moment. We're in this really nice moment where I just am like, God, I cannot trust her. And I know that the moment I do, all of this, this game's giving me trust issues. Can you see this? Can you just do it to me? Do it to me, Yuri. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. We're all feeling a little spacey today. I don't know how that could have happened. And the moment is over. Yuri picks up her pace, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. We did it. The night sky is filled with white dots that look like stars, and at the banner, looking at the banner as a whole, it looks pretty natural looking. It came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. I'll have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's fine. So literally we got together and we just painted a background. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be irresponsible of me to wait much longer. She don't want none. She don't want none from us, and that's fair. That's fine. I'm sorry, I was hoping there'd be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker, he says defensively, as a way to make her say, oh no, it's not your fault, I'm sorry. Bingo. And the important part is that we got everything done, right? Yeah! So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seemed to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Friends, just friends. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then... Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait! I kind of say that without thinking. About today! It's fine we didn't have as much time as we wanted, but we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Oh, I forgot, you don't like going out much. So, okay, you can just come over then. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Solon. Yuri takes a step closer to me and then briefly squeezes my hand. Whoa, she big. She's very big actually, kind of too big. And her hand's like too small. What's going on with your hand? Did you know if your hand is half the size of your face, you have negative cancer? That's a true fact. Negative cancer. The cells are rapidly disappearing from your body, I think. I like that about you. Well, gulp. How am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance to as Yuri pulls back. Boink! Sayori! Yuri's putting on a show, isn't she? Yuri's putting on a show! Hi, Solon. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Solon. I just stopped to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. We'll get to be at the festival together tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, looks like Solon's gonna be playing two girls against each other. That's not gonna backfire at all. I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Solon? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Solon. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Okay, hold up. Wait, what did Monica say to you? Because I'm wondering if she's pushing in any direction one way or the other for me with the other girls. Because Monica and I don't have a relationship the same way that I am, like, constantly trying to manipulate Sayori and Yuri. Did I totally, like, miss something? Right, go back. Can I? Oh, right, there's the history button. It wasn't turning up on my mouse. There we go. Monica was right about what? Oh, she didn't say anything. Okay. Okay, sorry. I just had to take a quick detour to make sure I didn't totally... I thought I didn't miss something because she didn't say anything, and then I also thought maybe I did miss something because she didn't say... I don't know. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. I just want to make you happy. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. Oh, we've been over this, Solon. We've been over this, bud. This is bad. This bad. 2 words. This bad. That's what this is. Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. Don't touch her. We don't touch her. I told you, this is no touchy time. I'm scared, Solon. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? A reasonable question, actually. I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori! It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. Okay. Yep, Sayori wants to play me and her relationship against Yuri to spite Yuri. Oh no. I did this to myself, Solon. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. That's your red flag, that Solon either needs to leave, just go, like run. Or if he does really care about Sayori, we need to push her into some professional help. Maybe at the school. The school will have resources for that kind of stuff. But yeah, maybe both. Both is also a great option. That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anyone. Nope, he did the exact opposite of all those things that I said to do, didn't he? He's gonna help her himself. That's the thing you should not do. Anything that Solon is going to do here, don't do that, which might be complicated because I'm a Solon and this main character is Solon, but just follow me on this, okay? Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. Okay, let's put everything aside for a second. Let's say that Sayori is not trying to manipulate us to play us against Yuri out of jealousy and spite. Let's say that she's struggling through something. Solon saying that I know what you need the most right now is bad, is not good. Even if he does know what she needs the most right now, it's not going to help if she is relying on Solon for any kind of self-medication, emotionally, spiritually, or even medicinally, but I don't think we're a prescribed doctor, so probably not medicine. Solon, what are you going to give to this girl? Boy is dumb as rocks. This boy is dumb as rocks is what I'm gonna do. I kind of want to just save right here. Just drop a save and just see how bad this can get. We really haven't done that many other places, but like, those dings are back. I really want to say I love you. I really want to say that because, I know that will ruin everything. I know that that's the worst possible thing to say. That will help Sayori in the very, very short term. And if I say this, I'm pretty sure this will maintain Yuri's friendship and route. So I also really want to say, you'll always be my dearest friend, and just friend zone the crap out of Sayori. We hardballed for Yuri. We're gonna stick with Yuri forever. That's what's gonna happen for this route, right? I know just what you need. And then he says like the wrong thing. I'm very satisfied that I had the control to be able to be like, Solon's gonna say the last thing that he actually wants to say. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. I don't know about that, bud. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I had joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me, I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back to the way they were. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. That's right, I just stabbed you right in the chest. It's okay. This is my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please, don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. And that's why I came here, just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was, and I realize that now. But Sayori cannot go back to that place. Because she loves Solon. She knows she can't go back, even though Solon thinks that she can. That's gonna cause a discongruency, and we should really be calling people to get help in here. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can, and I'm so shocked I don't know how to react. She flashes one weak smile and then leaves. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. You're about to feel really horrible about this, Solon. There's nothing more that I could have done. I gave some options, some suggestions, some friendly little advice. But yeah, no, if you ever want to talk to just people who will listen to you, the suicide prevention hotline is great help. They are just an invaluable asset of just kindness and listening and empathy in all the right ways. It always makes you feel good afterwards. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. Since we went this like friend zone route, Solon is just oblivious. He has no feeling of love for her, as opposed to had we chosen that option. And so he's just like, huh? What did I do? I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm gonna give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. I hope there are more days for smiles. It's the day of the festival. We made it. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori is not answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry and gently rolled up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I just want it to be over, so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Solon! You're the first one here! Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought Yuri at least would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They are prepared with all of the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but then I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? You should take a little responsibility for her, Solon. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kinda left her hanging this morning, you know? She knows. Monica, what do you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president. I know what's going on, but I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry, I probably know a lot more than you think. Monika's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out these pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I went to Kinko's. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, no, these good. These are good pamphlets. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. Forgot we're in a club. Forgot what this was all for. I flipped through the pages, and each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poem from the ones they performed during our practice. Oh, what's this? Sayori's poem is different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. What is the percent sign for at the top? Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. Oh, the poem's never actually finished. It just stops moving. It looks really nice. The spacing on this font made a really nice, like, what is that, a backspace kind of pattern? Just almost like half a chevron. It's a gradient. It's a gradient of getting out of my head. And it's titled Percent. Oh no, that's the pattern. It's kind of like a percent sign. It's kind of like a big slash, isn't it? Isn't it? Because a percentage is a division. It's dividing. Okay. Okay, guys. Do you see what's happening here? Do you guys see what's going on? Because reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Solon? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Better late than never. Try to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monika calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Yeah, there's no music. No audio through this whole part. They want you to feel that tenseness. It's adding, what is it called? Not minimalism, but like adding by subtracting is what that's called. We're adding drama by subtracting anything that you could latch onto, which makes you focus on the words more. I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her feel really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. Oh, I'm so glad that we established that we just walk into Sayori's house and it's like unlocked. And is this what we were expecting yesterday? I think it was. I can't believe I ended up doing this, waking her up in her own house. Like what a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! It's not going to be a response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? She really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. There she go. Oh no! Sorry, Team Salvato. Oh, you corrupted my game? I was playing this one. What the hell? What the hell? It's like a nightmare. It has to be. Then the music kicks in. Oh, this is good! Oh, I feel like my heart's like racing and I feel like dancing, but it's scary as hell. Scary hell dance. This can't be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her, and I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream echoes in my ears. What did I do that to her? Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this if I spent more time with her, or walked her to school and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. And I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw Lit Club. Screw Festival. I lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with, and she's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough, and I will carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. I could probably just take it back. Could I? Can I still do that? Will they let me? I'm worried if I go too far, they won't let me take it back. Like, it's like they're trying to, like, very hard to tell me, like, we could just roll it back to the very beginning of today.